Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel where we talk about all things gaming! And in today's video I'll be breaking down all the juicy details about the PS5 Pro so you can get the full scoop on what to expect from this highly anticipated console. From potential release dates to the intriguing specs that have been circulating the rumor mill, I'm here to spill all the tea and details. Alright, so the PS5 is the king of gaming consoles, we know. And no one would dare question that because why would they? With 4K graphics, lightning fast loading times, and a library of exclusive games that'll make your jaw hit the floor, without any doubt the PS5 is truly in a league of its own. But now it's been 4 years since its release and Sony is looking like it's gearing up to produce the next big thing in gaming, and I bet most of you have guessed it, the all-new, the all-powerful PS5 Pro. The rumors around this next level console have been swirling for months, and now we have some concrete information that really is exciting to dive into. So according to industry insiders and tipsters, the PS5 Pro is set to launch in Q4 of 2024, right in time for the holiday season. Yet from Sony there is no official word on the release date of PS5 Pro, so take it with a grain of salt, okay? But one thing's for sure, this bad boy will be packing some serious hate that will make even the most devoted gamers in the world break out in a cold sweat of excitement and dread that they will be broke after buying it. So without making this intro even more hype than it already is, let's dive right into it and find out what this next gen home gaming console is going to do to change the history of gaming as we know it. Well, first and possibly the biggest question in everyone's mind is when will it come out? Well, according to industry insiders like Jeff Grubb, who has a pretty good solid track record when it comes to leaks and predictions, the PS5 Pro will be released in September 2024, mark down your calendars, though some sources also suggest that it might be pushed back to October or November, but all fingers point towards a holiday season release. And let's be real, what's a better gift than you can ask for than a PS5 Pro? It'd be like Christmas came early, but as I said earlier, Sony has not given any official statement regarding the release date of the PlayStation 5 Pro. We know, blah blah blah. Just wait to hear from them, okay? Now, according to other secret sources, don't really take it too seriously because I just made that up. Moving on. The development of PS5 Pro was started back in 2022, and they've been working on it since then. And what I find really cool and interesting is that Sony has codenamed it Project Trinity. Like Trinity from The Matrix? Haha! I love that movie! Anyways, if you don't know what Trinity is, well, you're just like living under a rock because that's the ultimate power and combination of three forces. It reminds me of the Holy Trinity, but for gamers. Just to give you an idea of how absurdly monstrous this PS5 Pro is going to be. Some rumors even suggest that the developer kit has been shipped to game developers so they can start working on games for this upgraded console. And while this is purely speculation, it does make sense from a business perspective. I mean, like, come on. We all know how much Sony loves money, but let's be real. I can't blame them because we love what they're doing with the PS5, and we can't wait to see what's in store for us with the PS5 Pro. So let's shed a little bit of light on the real deal here, the specs. To be honest, it's what we all care about, right? So here's what we know, at least according to what the leakers claim to know. The PS5 Pro will have a much more powerful AMD APU compared to the base PS5 model. According to unofficial sources, this upcoming console harnesses the power of Zen 4 CPU design and RDNA 3.5, or maybe with some elements from the RDNA 4 GPU. This simply means, basically, the PS5 Pro will be able to support features like ray tracing, 8K resolution, and even higher frame rates. Things that we can only dream of with the PS5 currently. But to feel that 8K gooey goodiness, you're probably going to need to sell your organ, and a few other things, to get an 8K TV, which is very expensive right now. By the way, who the hell here actually owns an 8K TV? Well, if you happen to have a rich uncle, your dad, or maybe a sugar daddy, who owns a jewelry business or something, then sure, this will be a great opportunity to say, hey, can I have a PS5 Pro please? As a Christmas gift? Just saying, no pressure. Jokes aside, the PS5 Pro is going to be a major leap in terms of power and performance, so you can expect some jaw-dropping graphics and buttery smooth gameplay. You can't even imagine how excited I am to watch someone else play it because I'm broke. Now, speaking about that frame per second deal, you can expect from the PS5 Pro it's going to be pretty fantastic because it's rumored to support a whopping 120 FPS. That's twice the frame rate of the base PS5, which is already impressive with 60 FPS. The recently released Slim version can already process up to 120 FPS, but only for compatible games. Imagine playing games like The Last of Us Part 2 or Ghost of Tsushima at a whopping 120 frames per second. Ooh, you'd be like living in the game itself. And if you ask me, I can't wait to play GTA 6, which is probably going to be like history's most best open world game ever after being released on the PS5 Pro. Whew. Gosh, I can only imagine how lifelike the graphics will be with all that power and speed. I'm pretty sure most of you are super excited. You could call it a coincidence or a pre-planned conspiracy. But the release date of GTA 6 is expected to fall in Q1 of 2025, just a few months after the rumored release of PS5 Pro. And I will say it looks like Sony and Rockstar are cooking something special together, and I can't wait to see what it is. But don't get your hopes up too high, okay? Because if we're lucky, maybe we'll even get a special edition PS5 Pro with a GTA design. Again, it's just a theory, but hey, a guy can dream. But what really sets PS5 Pro apart from its predecessor, in my opinion, is the AI-backed game upscaling technology. Now, this is some straight mind-blowing stuff. Basically, the PS5 Pro will use machine learning and artificial intelligence to upscale games to 8K resolution, even if the game was originally only intended for 1080p or 4K. So not only will it make the graphics look better, but it will also make the older games better too and not allow them to become obsolete. That's very nice. And this means more replay value and a bigger library of games to choose from, and we know that AI is the future, so you might as well embrace the Matrix because there's no way out of it. Anyways, let's see what Sony will do and how they will revolutionize gaming with this technology. Will it make our games more immersive and realistic? Well, only time will tell, but one thing's for sure, PS5 Pro is going to be a game changer in more ways than one. And who knows, maybe the AI will even learn to play the game for us, so we can just sit back, relax, and just watch our characters conquer the world and we can do nothing. Okay, that's maybe a bit of a stretch, but you get the point. So how much RAM and storage can we expect from this puppy? Can we finally say goodbye to storage limitations and gaming updates that take hours to download? Well, the answer is also based on leaks and speculation and not an official statement from Sony, okay, but based on rumored specs. But we could maybe expect to see a similar amount of RAM as the base PS5, which is around 16 gigs GDDR6. However, it is expected to have a faster memory bandwidth of 567 gigabytes per second, which will allow for smoother gameplay and faster load times. It could also be possible that the PS5 Pro will have a higher RAM, like 32 gigabytes, but again, don't get your hopes up yet. As for storage, the PS5 Pro could come with a larger solid-state drive capacity than the base console. The PS5 offered 825 gigabytes of solid-state drive storage, and the newer PS5 Slim offers 1 terabyte, which is pretty good compared to previous consoles. But for gamers like moi, who love to have multiple games ready to play at any time, it might not be enough. And if you're caught up in a situation where you have to delete your favorite games to make space for your new ones, so sad. And that's like a headache. But with PS5 Pro, we could see an increase in solid-state drive capacity, possibly more than 1 terabyte. Oh, thank the good Lord, I hope so, because it could give us the freedom to have more games downloaded and ready to play without any storage limitations. I can feel the power, the memory. Oh, I almost forgot. How could we possibly forget about the backward compatibility? Does Sony have any plans to make the PS5 Pro fully backward compatible so we can play all of our favorite classic games? While it's not official yet from Sony, but I do hope the PS5 Pro could possibly be more backward compatible than the base console. Already with the PlayStation Plus subscription, you can access and play most PS4 games on your PS5, so it's safe to say that with the advanced features and technology of the PS5 Pro, fingers crossed, we can expect it to be even more compatible with the older games. Who knows, maybe we'll even get to play some PS3 classics on the new console. Oh boy. But if you ask me, I just love how the PS5 Slim looks. It's like sleek, futuristic, and unlike any other gaming console out there. But with the PS5 Pro, could we see a change in design? Probably not. It's unlikely that Sony would deviate too much from its current design language. However, some rumors suggest that the PS5 Pro could have a bigger, bulkier build to accommodate more powerful hardware. Others speculate that the console could have a Pro or Elite version of the current design because they love to squeeze money out of us and tempt us with added features like better cooling systems and customizable LED lights. Gosh, you know I'm gonna try to buy that. But again, these are just speculations and only time will tell what the PS5 Pro actually looks like. But in reality, I have no idea what this AI gaming console will cost. As I've said many times, there's no official statement yet. But if we look at previous console pricing trends, we could make an educated guess about the PlayStation 5 Pro's possible price point. The PS5 is currently around 500 buckaroos, and the digital edition of the PS5 would cost you around $450. Sure, if we consider that the PS5 Pro will have better specs and features, it could be priced around $599 to $699 But of course, that's just a guess and not an official price point, okay? But if you're gonna buy the PS5 Pro, you better start saving now or be willing to sell a kidney. So that's it for today's video about the much-awaited PlayStation 5 Pro. Just bear in mind that all of the PS5 Pro spec details that I've talked about so far are just based on leaks and rumors, okay? Nothing official has been confirmed yet, alright? Insider Gaming's Tom Hendy and Jeff Grubb of Giant Bomb have both mentioned that Sony could possibly release the PS5 Pro in Q4 of 2024. However, again, these are unconfirmed, alright? They're just guessing, so take everything with a grain of salt, alright? But I hope this video has given you a better idea of what to expect from the PS5 Pro and has gotten you even more excited for its release. If you have any speculations or thoughts about the PS5 Pro, then please don't hesitate to comment down below and let me know. I would love to hear your opinions on this highly anticipated gaming console, and if you haven't already, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more updates on the latest gaming news. And until next time, grab your PS5 and satisfy your gaming cravings that will keep your gaming skills strong until the release of the PS5 Pro.